So today we are going to start a new chapter. Is it visible? Is my screen is visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So we are going to start a new chapter, chapter 3, which will, so chapter 3, part A is done, right? What we have learned in our last session, section A.
Standard deviation.
We have learned about the standard deviation. We have learned about the different locations, right?
Yes, sir. Standard deviation variance that is done.
Standard deviation and variance has been done. So we did that assignment as well on the class, right?
Sir, range.
And range. And we also covered, how to calculate, how to see the skewness, right? How to, calculate the interquartile ranges, right?
Sir, skewness is not done, but interquartile range is done.
So, have we covered that part? What do we say? The measure of location. And variability.
Sir, mostly that is covered. Sir, mostly that is covered, but skewness that is not done.
Acha, have we done this? Measure of variability.
Yes, sir.
Measure of variability is done. No, you have to give me the correct picture. I take too many classes, so I have to. I'm a bit confused with your section. Up to what we have covered. So for section A in last class.
Yes, sir. At the last, that was.
Let me see.
Sir, we did one sum, and then there was a coefficient of variation. So that is the measure of variability. Last up till that we have completed.
So coefficient of variation is done, na? I have shared the slides with you as well, na?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I am also in the same impression that the measure of variability and the measure of location is being done, right? But I think the skewness is not covered, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Skewness is not covered.
So the skewness is not covered, right? Okay, good. So let me get back to this. So can anyone answer me how we what do you mean by coefficient of variation? Can anyone answer me? What is coefficient of variation?
Sir.
Who is this?
Sir, Obronil here.
No, not Obronil. Apart from Obronil, can anyone tell me? What do you mean by coefficient of variation?
So the ratio of standard deviation to the mean.
Who is this? Pavani.
Yes, sir.
Pavani, boliye.
The coefficient of variation means the ratio of standard deviation to the mean. And the formula is CV is equal to S by mean into 100.
So is it a ratio or percentage? Pavani?
Sir, it's a ratio. Sorry, sir. It will be not 100. It's a ratio.
So we don't use percentage in coefficient of variation.
Sir, it's a percentage.
Okay, who is this?
Apurva.
Purva. This is of course a percentage. So if the percentage is high, what does it mean? High coefficient of variation means variability is high or low? If the percentage of variation is on the higher side, more higher means more variability or less variability? In our last session, what we have talked about? We have talked about a data where we are trying to, through which we are trying to, calculate the coefficient of variation, right? So what we have checked, what we try to find out there. So we try to find out what is the amount of variability, right, across the mean. So if the coefficient of variation is high, that means variability is high or low? Students, if you don't know, please say we don't know, sir. Don't get blank. Are you there, all of you?
Yes, sir.
हाँ तो बोलिए ना
Yes, sir.
सर, अगर नहीं पता है तो बोलिए, या भूल गए हैं तो बोलिए हाँ सर हम भूल गए हैं, आप एक बार बता दीजिए कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ वेरिएशन के बारे में। कुछ तो बोलिए।
Sir, forgot, sir.
फॉरगॉट, ओके, चलिए बहुत अच्छी बात है, सच बोलिए, ठीक है, ऐसे चुप मत रहिए, ठीक है, प्लीज स्पीक आउट कि सर हम भूल गए हैं, आप दोबारा एक बार बता दीजिए, ठीक है। सो कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ वेरिएशन सेज it is, it is a measure of your variance with your mean. The variance and your mean, this is the measure of these two. So we try to see how much variance can move on the both side of the mean, ठीक है। So we have taken an example. We tried to see what is the variance here, that is the S square, which we calculated 2996.16, right? That was our variance. Another was standard deviation. Standard deviation is root over of the variance. Root over of the variance is your standard deviation. You remember this, students? Students, you have to respond.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so standard deviation is calculated by root over of your variance. So now what we do, we try to check the ratio of standard deviation and what? In coefficient of variation, we try to see the percentage of ratio, means the percentage of change in standard deviation with respect to sample mean. Correct? So that is S by X bar and its percentage. So I have said that if this number goes up, that means the variability across the mean is high. If it goes down and tends to 0, then the variability across the mean is low. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is it clear now to everyone?
Yes, sir.
So we have talked about the quartiles under this location, measure of location. What are the measures of location we have covered in our last session? Measures of location.
So mean, median, mode, weighted mean,
Very
geometric
good.
mean, percentile, quartile.
Very good. And weighted average as well. Huh?
Yes, sir.
So in measure of variability, what are the things we have covered? Range, interquartile range, variance. Go on. Students, standard deviation.
Standard deviation and coefficient
Very
of
good.
Coefficient of variation.
Very good. So we are clear about all these things, right? Now, this part is over. This is our chapter 3, part A. Now we are going to start a new chapter part, that is part B. So here, we will talk about the same descriptive statistics, but the numerical measures. Okay. So what are the numerical measures we have in descriptive statistics? We have the measures of location. Students, please,
Yes, sir.
you need to keep in touch with me all the time. Okay. So in our last chapter, we have talked about measures of location, measures of variability. Now we will talk about the numerical measures, correct? Or the arithmetic measures. So the measures of, distribution shape, relative location, detecting outliers, 5-number summaries and box plots, measure of association between two variables, data dashboard, adding numerical measures to improve the effectiveness. So now this thing is getting serious. Now our subject is getting bit by bit serious. So I need your complete attention while discussing all these things, right? So when we are talking about the distribution shape, so we have, relative location and outliers as well. So under the measure of distribution shape, relative location and outliers, the key, the key operators that we have to check: distribution shape, Z-score, Chebyshev's theorem, empirical rule, and detecting the outliers. So now first we will start with distribution shape. So we'll take it one by one. Don't get afraid of these terms. These are very easy to handle, but I need your complete attention while discussing these things. Okay? So first we will start with distribution shape. Then we will move to Z-score. Afterwards, Chebyshev's theorem, then empirical rule, and detecting outliers. Okay? So now the distribution shape. So the skewness. So in the skewness, an important measure of the shape of in a distribution is called the skewness. The formula of skewness of sample data is n by n minus 1 into n minus 2 and summation of xi minus x bar divided by s, means your standard deviation of cube, whole cube. Okay. Now, how will you do that? Is everyone online?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Two of
Yes,
you
sir.
are, two of you got dropped. I don't know why. So this is what we are trying to, very important, which we are going to discuss here. So we will do it. We will take the data for the rent apartments. Can anyone check what are the data we had? Students. So are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So what data you have in rent of apartments? Can you please open that slide where you have the entire data sheet with you? You remember the example, right? Which we have
Yes, sir.
taken in the last chapter.
Yes, sir.
Can you open?